Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
We start with a live look at the area around 52nd Avenue South in Fargo, where, as you can see, whiteout conditions are making for treacherous travel, forcing the city to shut down that road from 45th Street South to Cheyenne. And many schools and businesses up and down the valley are closed as well today. Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us on this Friday afternoon. I'm Jordan Schreier. Our whiteout conditions have already turned dangerous in a bizarre situation where a woman snowblowing in Fargo was hit by a school bus and then rushed to the hospital. It happened this morning in the Woodhaven neighborhood near 52nd Avenue. Valley Bus says there were whiteout conditions at the time. Emergency crews responded and rushed the victim to the hospital. And a friend of hers says that she has multiple broken bones and punctured lungs. It took about an hour to finally get the bus out of that neighborhood. It was heading to Discovery Middle School. No word if the driver will face any citations. No one else was hurt. And that accident happened in the area that police have been responding to all morning for crashes. And that's where we find Valley News Team's Katie Opperly giving us another live look at exactly what it's like out there. Katie?
Jordan, I'm at the corner of 52nd Avenue and 42nd Street South in Fargo. I'm just a few blocks down from where officials have closed 52nd Avenue South. I'm going to give you a live look at what we're seeing in this area. The blowing snow in this area has created whiteout conditions with extremely poor visibility. You can almost see cars appearing out of that blowing snow. Many people have been stuck in this area, and as you said, police have been responding to crash after crash in this area. The blowing snow has not only created whiteout conditions, but has pushed snow onto the roads, creating some slick conditions. As you said earlier in the show, police have closed this road, 52nd Avenue South, from 45th Street all the way to Cheyenne. They are telling everyone to stay off of these roads as it is extremely dangerous conditions. I'm going to send it back to you, but for now, reporting live in South Fargo, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
All right, Katie, yes, you can barely see anything behind you, and we'll keep you updated on all the latest road closures and travel advisories. Just go ahead and download the Valley News Live news app. You can get it for free. Another highly traveled road in the metro is also shut down right now. Officials closed 19th Avenue North this morning in Fargo. It happened around 8:30, and it will likely stay closed for the rest of the day and well into the weekend. And now take a look at this dramatic video that we got from earlier today before the sun came out. Whiteout conditions along Highway 336 in Clay County, just a few miles east of Moorhead. Sergeant Jesse Grabo with the Minnesota State Patrol tweeted this video and says several vehicles are in the ditch after sliding off the road. Highway 10 between Glendon and Moorhead also saw multiple crashes, forcing them to close a lane or two in that direction as well. And right now, taking that a live look here in the metro, the heart of the city, it's hard to tell that there's something going on. They're insulated by all of the buildings and trees, but it is rough going out there. So for what we can expect for the rest of our day, let's check in with the expert, Justin Fanfarelli. And Justin, you told us this was going to happen all week.
And thank you, Jordan. Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, we had some issues with blowing snow this morning. We had wind speeds of 20 to 60 miles per hour. And right now, the falling snow is just about getting started up and down the Red River Valley. As you can see, we do just have some light, maybe moderate intensity snow shower activity making our way from the Southern Valley all the way into the Northern Valley right now. Outside of the Red River Valley, just some light snow shower activity or just some mainly cloudy skies. And we've had peak winds in Fargo of 60 miles per hour right now, sustained winds between, say, 30 and 40 miles per hour, some gusts 45 to 55 miles per hour, and any falling snow will produce very low visibilities and tricky travel because that snow will get onto the roads and cause some blowing and drifting. Temperatures across the region actually warming up into the upper teens to mid-20s, and with that wind pretty strong, we do have wind chill values between 0 and 10 below 0. So we're going to keep the snow through the afternoon, evening, overnight, and through tomorrow morning, and it will stay windy until tomorrow evening. Most areas getting 5 to 9 inches of snow, but frigid temperatures are on the way after that. We'll show you the maps, time everything out for you, and tell you all about the alerts going going on. That's coming up a little later on in the newscast.
And there is a lot to watch out for today. Thank you, Justin. And find out the weather exactly where you are with the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app. Now you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecast and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and you can download it for free. Folks at NDSU are cleaning up a wet mess after a pipe burst in the building this morning. It happened around 8:30 at Menard Hall on campus. Eventually, fire crews were able to shut off the water and get it all under control. There is extensive damage to a part of the building, and water is expected to drip for most of the day. Students and staff were allowed back in, but now the university is closed because of the weather. Over to national news, the jury is in. The stage is now set for the trial of President Donald Trump. Senators sitting in judgment of the commander-in-chief for just the third time in U.S. history. Kristen Welker has more.
This historic moment resonating. Chief Justice John Roberts swearing in a full chamber of the United States Senate on Thursday. They're now jurors in the impeachment trial of President Donald Trump.
So help you God.
Then, one by one, senators signing the oath book. Roberts was sworn in himself moments earlier, escorted by a group of bipartisan senators as he arrived and departed the Capitol. The solemn day started when House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff, one of 7 managers who will prosecute the case, laid out the charges against the president: abuse of power and obstruction of Congress.
In all of this, President Trump acted in a manner contrary to his trust as president.
At the White House, the president remained defiant.
Well, I think it should go very quickly. It's a hoax. It's a hoax. Everybody knows that.
And with opening arguments set to begin next Tuesday, senators are still debating whether to call witnesses and admit more evidence. And now a flood of new details, including an explosive government watchdog report that says the president broke the law, overriding Capitol Hill by freezing that military aid to Ukraine.
Every day, new incriminating information comes forward.
But a senior administration official describes the findings as overreach, and White House officials note that military aid was eventually given to Ukraine. It comes amid a bombshell interview with one of the key players in the Ukraine pressure campaign. Lev Parnas, Rudy Giuliani's associate in Ukraine, who is indicted on campaign finance charges, has pleaded not guilty and is awaiting trial while cooperating with House impeachment investigators. Parnas telling MSNBC's Rachel Maddow,
President Trump knew exactly what was going on.
Parnas and the president have been pictured together, and his lawyer released this video showing Parnas and Mr. Trump at Mar-a-Lago 2 years ago. Despite all of it, the president denies knowing him.
I don't know Parnas, other than I guess I had pictures taken, which I do with thousands of people. I don't know him at all, don't know what he's about, don't know where he comes from, know nothing about him.
While the Senate is gone, the House and the president's defense team will file their briefs. Coming up here at noon, while wildfires ravaged their native land, a newborn koala made her debut at a zoo in Miami. Get your first look at the brand new edition in just a bit. But next, Justin Fanfarelli is in. He breaks down exactly what moved through the region and when we can expect even worse conditions here in the Red River Valley.